We thank you for coming on Heritage Hip Hop because I wanted to interview you for so long, and I thank you for it. Because while people were telling me to give up, we kept grinding. And thank you, Samaj Savage. Thank you, Samaj Savage, for helping this happen.
Who told him to give up on J1DA?
I ain't had no energy, man. I was like, yo, when he coming, yo? When he coming? My man had all the energy. Thank God, Karab was giving me energy.
Yo, that's crazy.
Karab was giving me energy. He was giving me major energy.
Look, I'm here
to deal with you, yo.
My energy is here, and I just want to tell you personally, I apologize to the Heritage family. You know, because a brother be moving, man. I mean, you know, and I pulled you to the side a couple times, like, yo, I don't want you to think I'm ducking you. But it was supposed to happen when it was supposed to happen.
Exactly. Like I said, it got here, and do you think I fulfilled what it is to have a good interview with my man?
Yes, I was trying to keep up with your ass.
I appreciate it.
I'm like, damn.
Just to clarify, didn't mean that I wasn't listening to the music.
I appreciate it.
The playlist is rocking. The playlist is rocking.
Yeah, when he come, you know. Whatever. All right. Yeah.
So let's sum this up correctly, and then we're going to get into our rapid fire questions, which are not yes no questions, the questions that come from you. But you have special questions that I didn't give other people. So drop your social media to everybody right now so you can get your music.
Alright. Instagram _J1DA, Twitter J1DA, Tumblr J1DA, whoever still using Tumblr.
We do.
Facebook J1DA. If everybody want to go on the J1DA fan page on Facebook, J1DA, iTunes, Spotify, Tidal, Napster. Nobody really uses it, but I'm on everything.
Yeah, fuck all that. Look, this was all about music. And here we go right here. Nah, I'm raw. I don't play that shit. So here we go. I don't care about Apple and all that. So,
yo, what the hell?
Here we go. Question number 1. Who's the artist that changed your life through music? It doesn't have to be hip hop. Just
through music?
Mm-hmm.
J1DA.
I love that answer. How did J1DA change J1DA's life through music? He's the first person that did that.
Yes.
Yeah, taught me how to be more honest with myself. You know, because I was fronting.
Okay.
I was always fronting.
He just threw me off. Goddamn.
I was fronting out here. It was all cap, man. I was capping.
Okay.
So, he, you know, that, me creating this whole J1DA thing, it was like, it was a way for me to really give myself to the people and not hide nothing.
I like that. See, now he done made me change my interview. I like this. J1DA, I'm gonna flip it back to some hip hop shit, then we gonna go into something else. I ain't even looking at him right now, I'm mad. J1DA, what's the best hip hop beat of all time? Meaning if the song came out, that artist wouldn't be on it and it would have been your first single.
The best hip hop beat to me?
Yeah.
Ooh. I only get one beat, right?
Do you, bro? Shut up.
I'm gonna say right now, Everyday Struggle by B.I.G was a crazy beat.
The original? Yeah.
Yeah. Breathe by Fab,
That's the
beat crazy.
Yeah.
And the Evils.
Okay. Jay-Z. Alright. So, check this out. J1DA has songs with other artists. I want to ask you this.
Fuck the breaks. Wait, now you can't say that.
Oh, wait.
The Flyest by Nas and AZ.
Okay. That's a classic. Look who's picking though. That's Easy Mo B. That's
Jesus Christ.
I forgot the other dude who made the
First
Flyest.
of all, Stillmatic had some crazy beats on there. Rewind beat was crazy.
Yes.
I'm gonna leave y'all. Look, y'all ain't gonna be playing Nasir
So
Jones.
Remy, yo. Alright, so check this out, yo. Alright, you've done songs with great artists.
Right.
Okay? Great artists. Like I co-sign one is one of my favorite artists ever. Period. Actually 2 of them. And I wonder, what MC stole a song from another artist that made you go, wow? Who has the best guest 16 in hip hop history where the guest stole a song from the original artist?
There's a lot of I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know.
What's your favorite feature on the track?
On one of my tracks.
Period.
Favorite feature?
Mm-hmm.
Favorite feature on a track would be there's so many, but I'm gonna just throw one out. The one that's on the top of my head right now that I can only think of is Lord Knows with Drake and Rick Ross.
Okay, that's deep. Now let's flip it back to you. I think J1DA had one of the best verses on What I Made of remix. What you gotta say about that? If you don't know that song, it's on the Heritage Hip Hop playlist. Jersey.
My family tripping to that shit, yo. They love the playlist, yo.
I'm gonna just act like he ain't even say that shit.
Oh, it wasn't official? Wasn't one of the best verses?
It didn't resonate.
Nah? Okay. How about J1DA OMG remix?
I don't. Let me tell you something about that damn song right there.
Talk about it.
OMG remix. I had Samad calls my cellular device and says, he's like, yo, I'm about to do a remix for OMG. So I'm like, oh, all right, cool. I'm like, who's on it? Solus. Oh, me, you, and Solus. Hangs up. Calls me back like, oh, I forgot to tell you. Chris Rivers is on it. Oh, and you gotta go first. Really? Like, really? All y'all double time rappers, and I gotta go first? Now, if you listen to a lot of my songs, I don't rap fast all the time. Like, right. I stay in the middle. I'm like, dibble and dabble, But I'm like, damn, all right, well, I'm about to do this. And the chick I was dating at the time, she like, oh, you got it. Yeah, you got it. In the back of my head, I'm like, I don't think you know what's about to happen. You just saying that because you probably being biased right now. But I don't think you understand. I already heard what the song sound like. So months go by. Matter of fact, the year ends. Chilling. I'm at a little shorty crib. Smile like, yo, you gotta come up to the house. So I catch a lift all the way up to the crib. So Chris Rivers did his verse already. He was already done. And I heard a little snippet. I'm like, all right, bad again. He's doing all of that. So I'm like, all right, cool. He's bodying this. Well, I don't know what I'm about to do. So then I come to the house and I hear Solus's, I hear his verse, and he's recording it right in front of me. And I'm like, I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready to do it. Somebody's like, come on, bro. Like, you gotta do it. I'm like, bro, I'm not recording this verse right now. Like, I'm not in the spiritual realm right now where I can record this verse. I had Solus get out. He had to leave the room. Okay. And I still ain't laid my shit down. I came back the next day. Nobody was there but Samad and his brother. I laid my shit down. Samad was looking at me like, yo, you bodied this. So then when I heard the whole song, Solus hit me up like, yo, bro, honestly, I feel like you got one of the best verses on the song.
You do.
And then Samad, some dude, some YouTube guy picked it up and he did like a reaction to it. He's like, yo, this J1DA kid is crazy. So everybody in the comments like, yo, J1DA held it down. Solus is held. Everybody kept bringing up Solus. Samad is great. So I'm like, yo, it was this DJ. He was at Barcode and he was like, yo, I heard the remix you did for OMG. He was like, yo, it was no weak link on there. Everybody was just like, here with it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, bro, like that was like one of the best. As far as like features, that's one of my best verses.
Yeah.
And what I'm made of too. You know what's crazy? Before OMG, me and Solus had this lyrical sparring thing we had going on. Because it started off at, it wasn't 24 hours apiece. It was North Kids Rock. And this is in 2017. And we was freestyling like for the practice thing. And then we had the actual show. And it was like back to back. Like we were like, who could spit the hardest bars kind of moment, but without saying it. And that was that. And then he did this freestyle thing on Instagram. It was like Shook Ones or whatever. And Solus was like coming. He was like name dropping, like coming at me and Samad. I'm like, yo, who the hell does this kid think he is? Like, you don't know that I rip rappers apart for fun. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I do one. shoot him up. Boom. So he hits me up like, yo, that was crazy. And then we do What I'm Made Of. And I hear his verse. I'm like, all right, he's trying to take my head off. So now I gotta take his head off. So I get on there and I do my thing. I kind of casually just slid my verse in there, you know, stayed quiet until the song came out. Mm-hmm. And then everybody always hits me up like, yo, bro, like, who do you think had the best verse? And I'm like, I don't know. I know that I took the meanest shit on that track. Like, I'm super proud of that verse. Like, every time somebody bring it up, I be smiling and shit. But, yo, for future references, any rapper out there that wants to, if you get on a song with this man Solus, if you send him a verse, it better be some of the hardest shit you ever made. And I'm telling you that right now, because the man is not coming to play with nobody. His plate is full, and he's eating everything.
Glad you said that, because guess what?
He's a monster.
What makes a seminal MC, quintessential MC, is a classic album. What makes an MC on the verge of stardom is a classic song. You have about 12 classic songs, and one that you did with Solus is Kaiju. Tell me how that came about.
Okay, now Kaiju, I was going to change the name of the beat. The name of the beat is Kaiju. Mm-hmm. I was going to change it to something else. I recorded Kaiju. I didn't even write that song. I went in the studio, had a couple shots, went in there and freestyled the hook.
It sounded like a freestyle.
Freestyled the hook, and I did some Lil Wayne shit. Like, I just wrote bar for bar, punched it in, wrote bar for bar, punched it in. And I was just, I don't know, I had to get in my bag. I was feeling super, like, in my spiritual mode, and that's why I was talking about God a lot. I was talking about stuff on a spiritual level. I was shouting out Samad because he was talking about love. He got this song called Love Is The Answer, so I, like, kind of referenced that. And I sent the song to two artists, Marcus Araya. I don't know, you ever heard of Marcus Araya? Dope artist from North. I sent it to him. Didn't get back to me. I sent it to Khalil Gibran. He didn't get around to it because he was still in album mode. So I was like, all right, I got this dope ass song, and I got this second verse, but I need somebody on it. I feel like I could take over the song, but I gotta get somebody on here, somebody that I really rock with. I sent the song to somebody else. They didn't really do it justice, so I had to get rid of their verse.
Right.
I sent it to Solus. Probably like 2-3 weeks go by. I ain't getting no verse. So I'm getting ready to text him, and an MP3 pops up on my phone. Boop. It says Kaiju featuring Solus. So he's like, yo, I need you to, when you go and record, when you go and put my my vocals in, I want you to do something under like the 1, 2, watch everybody. He wanted me to put my deep vocals under that. So I don't know if you listen to the song closely, but you can hear my voice under that.
The tone changes in the song. Yes.
So when the verse came through, it was, he don't know how to mix like that, so he just sent the raw vocals, and I had my engineer mix his vocals, and we just sitting there looking at each other like, yo.
Yeah, that's a classic.
What the fuck? Like, it was crazy, but I'ma just keep it all the way 100. He bodied that song, and it made it one of the greatest songs on my album.
It made it one of the greatest songs of both of y'all's careers. That's a classic.
Yes, absolutely.
That song is up there with The World Is Yours. That song is up there with Dead Presidents.
Bro.
What's a classic Red Man? Like, it's up there with that.
Yeah. Like,
I don't count Renegade. Fuck Renegade. I'm good.
Nah, man, but yeah, Solus definitely.
You said Renegade. Renegade's a perfect song? I don't think so. That song's better than Renegade. Fuck that. Are you serious?
This man is crazy.
Who?
The man behind the camera.
Bruh.
It's insane.
Jay-Z didn't match the beat. The original song with Royce da 5'9" was way better. Yeah. That song was made for y'all too. That song is way better. I'd rather listen to that than Renegade.
But
any fucking day. Put on my playlist.
Everybody that
come to heritagehiphop.com. Fuck it. Go ahead.
Everybody that doesn't know what Kaiju is a fighting style.
That's
it's
right.
Like a sparring fighting style, and in Tokyo, Kaiju is Godzilla. It's like,
that's
well, not
right.
Godzilla, but it's like all the monsters that came and Godzilla was fighting. That's what Kaiju is.
See, he did the nerd shit. That's why I like the song, because he got it. He got it.
So that's what we had to bring that energy to the song. But and then add like a spiritual thing to it. And Solus gave me probably one of the best verses I ever heard from him.
Yeah, by far.
I gotta go harder than everybody. Anybody could get it. I hit the lottery the minute I pick up the pen and read. Like
see, I tried to spit that last part. Of that
my toes crunched up rapping that shit. Like I couldn't even finish that shit.
Let's do 3 more questions and we're gonna end out.
Alright.
Here's question number 1. What album personifies you perfectly?
One of my joints?
Well, you answer it any way you want. You can do either or. It doesn't matter.
From anybody you do. All right, cool.
You can do both. You and somebody else.
I would say TC5.
Okay.
I would say Control by SZA.
Really?
I would say
that's deep. Why? Why? That's deep.
Because it's so like unapologetic and vulnerable. Like it's just like I never heard an album like that ever, and it has such a '90s feel to it too.
Yeah, it does.
She was honest from the rip, like from the door. Like this, she has the intro is called Supermodel, and she's talking about a dude that cheated on her on Valentine's Day, and recorded him cheating and sent it to her.
Wow.
Like, you know, it was always telling her that she was ugly and stuff, and she was looking at these supermodels and stuff like that, and she wanted to be them. And he was like really fucking up her self-esteem. And I've been in a situation like that, so I could relate to that on a whole different level.
Wow.
And then the Gray Area.
Yeah, Samaj.
The Gray Area was like, y'all can't put me in no box. I am that middle thing that everybody's looking for that they can't find.
Oh, by the way, that was a Heritage Hip Hop Award winner. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what's up. Okay, let's hit the next question. Okay.
Pause. There's a song on Trust the Weird Kids called "Don't."
Oh wow, that's his song.
There is a song on Trust the Weird Kids called "Don't." I need everybody who has dealt with a domestic violence issue or anything, go listen to that song. Before you listen to "Don't," you have to listen to "They're On to Something."
Of course.
To kind of segue into it. Because the way the man makes the fucking album is genius.
Yes, it is.
But when it goes into "Don't," it's like I'm not even gonna style. When I was at the listening, when he had everybody come to the house, I really wanted to kind of break down in tears, but I had to keep my composure.
I saw the Instagram. You said, "I think I heard the greatest album in my fucking life." You said that when you walked out.
Yeah, and I was sweating, bro. Like I was like literally sweating because it was just like a lot going on, and then society won't accept it. Won't accept it. It's just like
classic, another classic.
Jesus, but "Don't" is like something that's like an issue that people should like, you know, really discuss, like especially when it comes to men too. You know, men go through domestic violence too.
Shout out to my big sister for wanting to see that video.
Yeah,
she was like, that video out yet?
Nah, there isn't a video. Yo, the man, he explained it from the female perspective because there's a lot of women out here dealing with that. A lot of women. It's been like that for a very long time. And there's some men dealing with domestic violence, but just don't feel like it's gonna be taken seriously, and they're scared to speak up or whatever. And there's been dudes in a situation that didn't do anything and just get caught up in a situation. Also, he spoke from the woman's perspective, the man's perspective, and the police officers.
Yes.
What the? I don't like Samad. I don't like him.
Alright.
I don't like him.
Shout out to Samad.
I don't like him and I love him.
Shout out to Samad for that new video that's out.
Which, if I'm in, if Branch Brook Park don't play that song, I'm boycotting y'all. On go. Play that song. Branch Brook Park skating ring, any skating ring, y'all need to support that song.
All day.
Cookouts, with your aunties and grandmothers.
All day.
Play that song. I ain't boycotting nobody, though. You know what I'm saying?
I am.
And you'll lose if you bet against me. I keep my circle small as a dot, cause these niggas iffy. They rather see me dead in the box, and this shit is sickening, cause I'm trying to motivate them. They shooting, I bet they miss me. If you think you gotta go to jail to show that you a real nigga, then you's a damn fool, nigga. I gotta school niggas. People with that mindset was never cool with them. Follow behind losers, I promise you gon' lose with them. All facts, tell them boys to fall back. Frauds hit my phone, but they never get a call back. And all them little subliminals you throwing ain't offending me. Remember, ain't no Photoshop or filter for your energy. I've been a king of rap, I'm a dreamer. Your soul will get lifted like when Leah meets me.
Real hip hop. Real hip hop. We here. Real hip hop. For real. Real hip hop.